Welcome to 80s night with the Nocturnal Animals.
You actually had an outro. You had an outro that time. I loved it.
Yeah, I caught that tip last time, and I was like, I gotta fix that shit. Yes, welcome to the Resoluters, everyone. I am Marcheski, and this is Master Jedi Core Life Mate Sweat. Coming to you the midway segment of the 90-day challenge. For anybody
Yes,
that's
sir.
tuning in for the first time. So we're going to talk about fitness and nutrition, drinking and eating, and all those kind of fun things.
Yes, sir.
So kicking it off for you right in for the first time. I'm Jeff and I. This is we did season 1, the beginning of 2022. Dropped 20 pounds and change and a handful of inches. Got to downsize into some different. And now we're into round 2, true New Year's resoluter. So
Yes, sir.
fucking Monday nights.
Welcome.
How the fuck
Welcome.
are you?
Doing great, my friend.
Slancha.
Doing great. Living the dream. Slancha.
Dink. Right.
Yeah, just just enjoying the weekend. Winding down, get ready to go back to work tomorrow.
Right on. Tomorrow's gonna be my Friday, so I'm
That's
definitely
beautiful.
looking forward to that. But holidays like the Christmas holiday and New Year's, I'm good to go. So I don't got to
Yes, sir.
worry about. Jeff, do you have some mariachi music in the background?
That'd be my son. Son, turn that down. He's laying down, trying to fall asleep, and he's playing his music.
Was he gonna yell at me? He's gonna yell at me.
Fucking my
son, mariachi. Good times. Good times.
I kicked a baby before I hit live. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, shoot.
That's awesome. Shit.
Oh, man.
Of course I would never yell at April. Too scared to. So, anyhow, track of things. Awesome. Good for you.
Back on track.
Yeah, man. So, it's a smooth roller coaster ride. You can bring your
Yes,
kids.
sir.
You don't have to wear a seatbelt. It's all good at this point. So, but dude, I got to say, it has been a productive couple of weeks. I mean, even this week, I had a couple of workouts this week, which I kind of regret. But some of the new things we did in our routine really kind of amped up my energy level. So I do, as far as not working too much, but getting myself in to sleep at a decent hour. But I have some remedies and strategies. I'll talk about that more in the fitness segment. But it's been kind of nice, man. Like my jackets for work are super loose now. Still wearing the smaller jeans to work. The HIIT routine I fucking love, with the incorporating the curls and the tricep extensions, planks too. I feel like muscle growth somewhere else is kicked into overdrive. I think as a result, jackets are loose down on the back, and the buttons probably closer together, but my arms are getting like tight in the jacket. So
No, that's good, man.
but
Yeah, I've been along.
telling us.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to start to transition over to not be able to go outside and stuff this week, and we really haven't had much of an opportunity to do that either until hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
weather and whatnot.
It's been crazy over here in San Diego. It's been raining like cats and dogs nonstop. There was there was even a cyclone warning up in LA. We got some Ghostbusters going on. I love it. I love it.
Sorry,
are you a god?
Say, we need to have someone on here named Ray so we can do all those jokes.
Definitely. So it's been difficult for me to go out and actually go do some actual exercise walking, some low impact walking. So I've been trying to stay away from the weights because I've been noticing my hernia is getting larger because I am dropping some mass along the gut here. So with my hernia getting larger, I don't want to damage it
Oh
before I
fuck,
get it worked on.
absolutely
Yeah,
not.
I've been doing a lot more stretching and just some low intensity workouts, like basically just push ups,
Great.
stretching here and there. Yeah, push ups are great. It's just I want to do something besides that, lunges, squats, doing low impact
Hmm.
things. For me, it's like I'm so mad that I'm not working out right now. I'm not lifting weights because that's what I've been doing for so long. It's like, well, now what do I do? So, and I can't walk because that was fun. I was going out and walking and seeing nature, but
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so now I'm just going to sit here and just do that. But still seeing the results, I haven't gained any weight, trying to eat healthier, but I have noticed
Yeah.
the midsection left.
Before I get busted by the pronoun gang or the woke gang, your wife beater looks looser.
It is. It's looser. A lot of the stuff I'm
Yeah.
wearing is looser. It's crazy. Like I said, I fit in that
I'm
extra
sure there's.
large jacket.
Oh my god! If Rick Gallion hates us for saying it's loose, it isn't. It's more loose, right? We're talking
More
about
loose.
clothing.
Yeah, more
I
loose.
think our police are going to hit us up here. Um,
Mr. Gallion, is that you, Hud?
Rick.
No, it's
I want to call him Rick now.
Ricky
Rick.
Bobby.
Rick.
Manual is.
Tom Cruise, help me with your witchcraft. Yeah, that's awesome. Shit. This one's going off the rails. I'm fucking doing it.
We're doing it.
Jesus. I only got a glass of wine sitting here. I should have brought a handle of Jack. Okay.
I got my whiskey going on. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Dude, right? Not that healthy for you kids. Please
Heck
stay
yeah.
true. Yeah.
Heck
You
yeah.
can always quit now and rip it.
That's right. Manny Pitt says hi.
Manuel, dude, what is up?
Manuel Pitts.
Manny
Says
survived
hi.
the wars. He survived the wars with me, working with Chef Michael Mina, which was honestly a bucket list experience. Back in the day, I had more money to keep that restaurant going. That would have been different. But
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Well, he has his bourbon going on right now.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude! Is he in the Facebook group?
He's in the Facebook group. Him and
Okay,
Amber are
cool.
in there.
Dude,
Sláinte
fucking
Mikhail.
Manny. Dude. Sláinte Mikhail. There you
Thanks
go.
for joining us, buddy.
That's awesome. Hey, other new members. We got new members. Welcome
Yeah.
to Shay. Shay and I worked at Lake Colonial. She's the host, and she's one hell of a
Yeah.
vocalist. And Shay, we're still gonna have to cross at fucking Darwin's. I need to get you an open mic night over there. And we need to bring with Miss Lee Thornton because Franco and I, who was our musical guest last week, we brought Lee to this amazing pub. Dude, it's open mic night at Darwin's Pub Sunday nights at 9:00. But it's all the musicians because I got all excited talking about Franco last week.
You did.
But yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Welcome to my nephew / little brother Michael Kredovix to the group. I don't know from outside of the group. Do you know Cody and Justin? I feel
No.
like
Justin
recently
Valdez.
picked up some
Justin Valdez is my brother's wife's brother, so he's like my brother-in-law, kind of.
Yeah.
He was the one who was questioning, what are the Resoluters?
Yeah.
And the
I think
Cody,
you handled that very, very
you like that?
elegantly.
You like that response? That's what we do.
I did. It was solid. That's what you do. I would hope after all those years in college that
After those degrees.
All those pieces of paper.
Yeah, they are afraid.
Better be. Oh my God.
Yeah, they are afraid.
Kids to do well in school, because you can't get these if there's
You need this.
yeah, boom.
Boom.
Let's get to questions.
Let's do it.
Yeah. You want to kick off? You said
I can kick off.
Yeah,
I can kick off. Yeah, I can kick off.
like I did, so I don't feel so alone.
Kick off. So I got a question here. Let me see. It is from Clint Ferreira. Good old Clint. He went to high school with us.
Holy shit,
Clint.
Clint. Clint and I had a great time at the most recent one.
Good times.
Gentleman and a scholar.
Clint was asking what the difference is between body mass index and body fat percentage. And okay, so Clint, body mass index is like kind of like a quick way to figure out how healthy you are versus your weight and your height. So basically, what you want to do to get your body mass index is you're going to take your weight, your total weight in pounds. You're going to multiply that by 703. Why? I don't know. But you multiply that by 703 and you divide it by your total height in inches squared. So I'm 5'8", 68 inches. I'm 240 pounds, so that's 240 times 703 divided by 68 squared. And that'll give you your total body mass. And what this does is basically tell you how healthy you are. They have a scale that says, if you're under 25%, you're normal. If you're under 30%, you're obese. And if you're over 30%, you're morbidly obese. So that's how you measure that. But it's not really accurate as far as how much fat you have on your body, because muscle weighs more than fat. So a bodybuilder or somebody with a lot of muscle could weigh more than somebody who's morbidly obese, but have a higher body mass index. So the way to find out your body fat percentage is usually by hydrostatic weighing, or measured by little calipers where they pinch your fat and see how much fat is on your body. That's a more accurate dynamic of how to measure how fat you are.
Nailed it.
Boom.
My 2 cents on that is I had to work this equation. And definitely, and that's centering. I saw like a 2-paragraph explanation of where that comes from, and it's shorthand derivative of a factor, the variables that make it move around are your own measurements. So it's legit.
There it is, 703. That's me.
Boom. I want to make a hashtag 3. It's about something that's ridiculous now.
That's right. Hashtag 703.
Yeah, I mean, I have no point to it. I have no punchline to that joke, but I'm like, there's a line.
Exactly.
Fucking 3 years from now when I think of it. All right. Oh. All right. From my nephew, Michael.
Nice.
He says, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as an athletic. And I have a yes-no answer on this. I would say for those that are 30, go for the BJJ. It's great. Shotokan karate, Okinawan styles of karate, I would say the same for 30 and younger. The reason is these full contact and joint stressing martial arts will take a toll on your body long term. You think about professional football players that are Navy SEALs that keep re-upping for 18 years and just keep working your body in a way that was not intended to be worked for those prolonged. You'll pay for it on your joints and hips and that kind of stuff. Hey man, but single opponent combat, little BJJ is it's really tough to beat. You're gonna make someone have a rough day, but definitely long term body aches break after 30. But I think it's a good ever learn more martial arts than once you master one and move on to another, and you integrate those things into the form of Bruce Lee about things. So yeah,
I'm still with Mr. Jacob.
Yeah, you're what? Jacob, what's that?
I'm still with Mr. Jacob Odenkranz and doing Aikido. I think Aikido is still good for your body, yeah?
Especially once you get to a certain level, it's this whole, I think, transformative experience. Back to as an old guy, I think it's a blast, and it's low. The internal development is fantastic. Internal, besides competence and self-esteem, things that are intrinsic with being successful at the athletic. But yeah, that My daughter, who is 28, has been for a better part of a decade. Try to talk her into something that breaks fewer kneecaps after her 30th birthday.
That's perfect.
All right, that's
All
my
right.
question. That's what I got. Mike, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so next question comes from Mr. Justin Valdez. Hey, welcome aboard, Justin.
Hey, there you go.
His his
Two shout
question
outs in
was,
one episode.
gotta love it, dude. Right on, buddy. He wants to know what are phytosterols and what are sterols and stanols, really. So sterols, phytosterols, really are. It's a compound found in a plant that acts like cholesterol, but it's not cholesterol. And actually, they recommend that you have at least 2 grams a day minimum of phytosterols to help lower your cholesterol. Really, 2 grams a day will lower your cholesterol, your total cholesterol, the LDL and the HDL, the total cholesterol by 10%. And it'll lower your bad cholesterol by 14% by just having 2 grams a day. It'll lower that. Now, that's
I'm surprised.
assuming you don't go eat a pound of bacon.
Yeah.
Or
No,
something
I'm reaching back. Phytosterols. Is this plant based, like vitamin herbal supplement? Is that what I'm remembering? Trying to go with
It
what's this?
it's actually found naturally in like nuts, whole grains, plants, fruits, veggies, seeds, vegetable oil. You just look for it in there. It's called phytosterols, but you'll look
Okay.
for it in the ingredients and make sure it has it. And if it has it, that'll actually act more as a cholesterol. It acts as a cholesterol, but it helps reduce cholesterol. So
That's awesome. Kind of like it fakes your body out. I like that.
yeah, it really does. It
I
takes
was
your body
trying to
out.
pick up. Yeah, cool. I was trying to something on this that related it to algae and some kind of thing, but I think I'm reaching because the words sound the same. Doesn't necessarily mean to be the same.
Well, phyto, yeah, you think that.
All right. Next, I have more of a maybe an ethical question. We have from HR, Chris Skull.
Happy birthday, HR.
Hey, happy birthday, HR. Absolutely. I think host needs to march into the office and give her due amount of spank. Just me?
I wouldn't recommend that. You're
Documentation is sure to follow. Okay.
You'd be seeing that office a little bit more.
It's like, God, I've been here before. Her question is, what is the most inappropriate behavior you've witnessed at the gym?
Oh, I used to partake in that.
Fuck, man. Psychos. I gotta say, the most inappropriate thing, it wasn't actually me, but I had an employee that I'm coaching on the side at my current restaurant on his weight training routine. And he got you remember that congressman that got busted not too long ago? Because he was doing the tap under the stall kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this kid friended a trainer at his local gym, and then no names or location, but super nice guy. Guy made like one or two sideways comments, and the kid's like, "Yeah, whatever. He's just a dude." And side stalls at the in the locker room, and he got the tap under the stall with the whole. Hey, he got my phone, and the guy's trying to hand him his phone like under the stall. And he's like, "Get out of my stall! This is not cool." So I think that's gonna take. I just yeah.
Holy cow!
I don't know if I personally
Well,
have a
I've seen
gym, but
I've
outside of
seen
some
guys.
militant weightlifting.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I've seen guys take pictures of girls at the gym. I've seen it. I never did it, but I've seen it. It's creepy as fuck, and I've seen it happen. I'm like, but I did take a picture with my brother of a dude who was like totally militant on the weight bench, just fucking destroying it. Ah! And his face was just, I said, dude, I got to get this. So I videotaped my brother, but I zoomed past my brother and got this guy just destroying the weights, dude. And I felt bad doing it, but it was funny as shit.
That's going for his personal best or something. I only thought you were going to say you took a pic girl inappropriately. I thought that was going to be the...
That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect.
Perfect build-up. Creepers at the gym. Get your camera out. Take pictures and film the...
Creep the creeper.
And don't tap under the stall.
Do not tap under the stall.
Whistle Dixie. Something on.
So, next question. Next question comes from Leslie Davis Kaufman. How do you say her name? Kaufman? Leslie Davis.
Okay, yes. I know Davis part. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's cool with us. She asks, what are the different kinds of omegas and what are they for? Okay. So you got the omega, you got 4 different kinds of omegas. They just found a 4th omega. I don't know if they just found it, but they're researching it right now. You got your omega-3s, which mostly everybody knows about. Omega-3s we don't produce them in our body. We got to get them from things like fish or whatever. We get the omegas for brain and joint function. It reduces the risk of heart disease. Good for that kind of stuff. And diabetes, that's the omega-3s. We take those with vitamins or get them naturally from like fish. You got your omega-6s, which most people know about. Also not regulated by the body. They don't produce in the body. But that helps regulate brain function, body growth, development, that type of thing. Then you got your omega-9s, which are developed inside the body. You get those, you make those yourself, so you really don't want to put too much of those back into your body because you're already making them. But they just found omega-7s recently. You heard of omega-7s, Mark?
No, man, I'm on 6. 6 has been my go-to.
So omega-7s recently have been brought to light.
Yeah.
They're found in macadamia nuts and a fruit that's called the sea buckhorn. So what those do, the omega-7s, is they fight the effects of palmitic acid or something that really damages your heart. And those are also found in macadamia nuts. So the omega-7 kind of counteracts the effects of the palmitic acid. So the omega-7s, they're doing a lot more research on it to see what it's all about or how beneficial it is for us to have, but they do know it fights that effect, the palmitic acid, which hurts your heart.
Cool. Omega. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I know salmon or supplement or otherwise is great one for heart health that's attributed that's in the salmon diet as far as especially in the Vietnamese and Japanese diets contribute to their longevity. But most of all, I think the big win with omegas, because that's universal for everybody, but for women in particular, especially over the age of 30, those omegas are keep those shoulders and hips lubricated and winning the game kind of thing.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So that's it. That's it for me. That's all my questions.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, I got a Santana, Miss Debbie Morrow from she's in Alpine, California.
Debbie.
And what's up, Deb?
What's up, Debbie?
Her question is, what is the best?
Oh, there you go.
I'm sure there's a million answers out there. My favorite's go if you're going to be on the beach. Toes in the sand, net, ball, good to go. That's my thought. What do you think, Jeff?
For me, it was when I was in the Marine Corps. We used to march on the beach in full boots and utes and a pack and a rifle, and we just walk along the shore there and get deep into the sand and try to walk as long as we could in the sand. That really sucked. But it was a great workout.
Plus for suck. All right, that's great.
That's right. It was a great workout. But yes, beach volleyball. That's fun and definitely a workout.
All right. Another Resoluter, Miss Elise. Give her a shout out. She just competed a Spartan race in Orange County, so she had her medal. She was brandishing online over the last couple of days, and so great work to Elise
Well
and all
done.
of her success. She multiple tiers of body transformation challenges over the last 18 months, so she's just been crushing it. This is tied into like her previous profession as an instructor, but she saw, how do you feel about hot yoga? It's fantastic. I would probably steer away from it for people that have blood sugar or blood pressure issues. Don't have those things up in because it's a great calorie burn and so on and so forth. Yoga in general, as far as the poses and so on, I think are great for stabilizing these small muscle groups, whether it be in your knees, ankles, hips, etc., etc. I did yoga for a period of time when I was training in martial arts back in the day, and it compared very similar to that. So yeah, great for flexibility, great for small muscle groups. I would, for overall body, the hot yoga part, I would just make sure you're not too old and busted. I think otherwise it'd be just fine. You done any hot yoga, Jeff?
That sounds like something I did in the bathroom after eating Mexican, but no, I have not
Oh
done that.
shit!
Yeah,
Oh
pretty much. Yeah, literally.
damn! All right, don't leave your children any upper deckers in there because that's just rude. Yeah. Dad again? I was like,
Good shit, literally.
oh man. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Chris, one of our musical guests 2 weeks back. He's also did a number of marathons. So Chris and I were kind of each other back in, I think, 2000, 2001. We were both going through. He had to lose 10 transformation challenge, but we very supportive of each other, and he has since been in fantastic shape. But he's done maybe a triathlon somewhere mixed up in there, and he was the guitar player we had just a few weeks ago. But his question is, what does he feel the best exercise is for family? Like when we Jeff, I know you've had a great run with the burpees. Shout out to
Yes.
William. Yeah, William and Destiny Welch, a couple of our Resoluters, our CrossFit trainers. They've made a really amazing. The credit to them. I'm seeing the posts of children actually excited to work out, like they do on a daily thing on the weekend. Run together, or they challenge you, the kids moving sleds and tires and that kind of stuff. That's a lot of fun, and just seeing the confidence. I mean, I've never met photos of these. You can see the change from these photos to now, which has been like a year at least. Kids like not intimidated about taking on some serious challenges. So I would
Not my
say
kids, definitely.
and then any kind of calisthenics stuff together, I think is fantastic. And again, great job to William and Destiny.
Yeah, absolutely. I know my kids really love just doing family things together and even working out. And it doesn't even need to be a workout. You know, we could just go for walks or run. But I know when I'm dropping and doing push-ups, and my son's showing me up doing burpees in front of me, and I'm just looking at him going, "You son of a," you know, it's just a good family time, good family event.
I remember that one time we were doing a podcast and your son was like sick, and he had already recovered to the point he was doing the burpees behind you while we were doing the podcast. I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah.
he's on fire.
So much for being sick.
Oh, I know. Like he's done. He's done. Let's see. Look, we're gonna have to mark this one not okay for kids. Our shows are usually like not censored for children. From Ray Clark, coming back in true fashion.
Should have
Uh,
guessed it was from Ray.
Ray, by the way, Ray, you better get another track together because we need to get you back on here. Another Anthrax cover
Yep.
and for a musical guest.
Yes.
Question is, take a drink for this. Ray, what's the best metal song to fuck to? That just happened.
Yep, Ray.
Nice question, but Dream Theater pull me under.
Go ahead and answer that one, my friend.
Take a sip of your drink and throw it in. Come on, man. Don't leave me.
But yeah, I don't do that stuff. I'm a saint.
Those of you that have heard Ray's questions before, you know this is not out of character. But just try to placate him. All right. Eats. How about the eats?
Eats. Yeah, just talking about Omega's up on there. I did post a Dijon and garlic salmon recipe up on the page, so feel free to use it. Let me know what you think. I'm going to try it out probably this week sometime. We'll see what it tastes like.
So, what's your salmon recipe? You were talking about some Dijon mustard or something earlier.
So I haven't had a chance to look at it all the way yet. It was on YouTube. I usually get the ingredients down, but it was on YouTube. But the way I usually make salmon is I rub a Dijon mustard over it, let it sit with the Dijon mustard. I throw some a little bit of salt and pepper on it. Not a lot, but a little bit of salt and pepper, some garlic, and then I throw some. Why can't I think of it right now? Dill. I throw some dill up on it. Get a little bit of dill up in there. But yeah, it's.
Hold on.
I want to try this one out, though. Like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just tying into food, I think it's in my supplement side of the mindset as we were talking about anti-inflammatory and cortisol balancing last week. I wanted to jump in and talk in about green tea. Turns out it is proven that green tea, probably 1 to 2 portions a day is best, but in its own right will help reduce cortisol imbalance in ways when we discuss ashwagandha as a supplement last week. So I've added that. Doing a little bit of less coffee and then 1 cup of green tea there. And then I think has been a big help for me because at the same time I try to make sure I have, if I miss for some reason I cut back on whatever, I do make sure I still have some more coconut water just for that digestive enzymes in addition to the electrolytes that are strong.
Huge thing. I've always got coconut water in my fridge.
Boom. Things that it's painful for me to say in regards to digestion and also in how it reacts to inflammation. Red meat is a great has no deficit effects in regards to weightlifting and that kind of thing. But for me, I've observed it on digestion. And I think we've all heard that old wives' tale of John Wayne died with 50 pounds of undigested red meat in his system. And that just speaks to that your body takes meat compared to chicken or fish. So I've been cutting out red meat this week. I hate that my body feels better for credibility to the thing. Yes, cutting out red meat. But on the upside, I'm going to be going out for sushi. Which is great sushi here in Houston. One of the staples for any of you that ever visit this on months that it's free of humidity. But otherwise, no red meat. At my restaurant, we make an incredible steak tartare, and that was my go-to. It's no Brad or anything with, and I'm just like, oh no, steak tartare. The tears are real.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I,
Working
I
through
haven't
it though.
had
I think I
steak
might
tartare.
contact there.
I haven't had steak tartare in probably like 15, 20 years. I love steak tartare.
Ah, it's money. It's so money.
Yes.
So, all right. So moving on to vitamins, I had to switch into. I guess in half, and I wanted to back into a melatonin routine starting yesterday. I was starting to intimate to my energy levels, and I felt like I haven't need to sleep as much, so I've been just bright eyed and awake later in the day, and I've been intaking less caffeine to the past. So I just better, and for me, the comparison is I feel like I have more energy than I did before. So I'm taking melatonin at 20 milligrams. You get a solid 6. Still endorsing the Rise app. If you guys have that app, if you've seen it, it's called Rise to track your sleep and so forth. The beginning of this week, it was a nightmare to read those numbers. Getting into like day 3, you're at a negative 12 hours, and I'm like, no one even likes you, Rise app. I didn't want to talk to you. But that being said, yeah, it's like I don't need to sleep. That's fine. Has been a big help. Now, melatonin can have some deficient effects in regards to testosterone in the body. So it can get you in the wrong direction regarding testosterone if you use it on a regular basis or in a prolonged period. So I definitely recommend doing it intermittently versus every day, especially for you older cats over the age of 30. So yeah, so you want to watch. Otherwise, meditation part routine I'm doing in the morning, which is great. But I think I'm gonna have days that I'm not using melatonin if I want to definitely make sure I'm taking responsibility for my sleep cycle.
So
Yeah, shoot.
melatonin. Hold on. Melatonin. For the older cats, not good. But what about for kids? Because I give my son melatonin at night to go to sleep. Uh, Sometimes it
Uh,
takes a
uh,
whole week. Do you think that does bad things to him?
well, this is what's up. So melatonin is produced by the pineal gland as a
Mm-hmm.
natural hormone to prepare you for sleep. So it helps because you offset natural rhythms in your body essentially by screen time. A number of things posted online over the last couple of years saying, wear your blue light blockers and these kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely would recommend a physician or a dietitian with supplements for kids. I remember I I don't think I did anything wrong with it, but I remember I was coaching my middle daughter on working out, and she wanted to lose a few pounds because she was getting self conscious. Might have been in 8th grade or ninth grade or so. I gave her an aspirin and a cup of coffee before she worked out in the morning. Not like a mug, but like whatever the version is that equals a cup on the package. And some nurse at the school lost her mind on me because I was giving her essentially supplements for working out. And I was just like, I mean, I did my research. I didn't think I was giving her anything wrong.
Yeah.
But I think just to play it safe, it would be good just to consult a dietitian, or I know you work for a larger company, nurse on dial, chat
Yeah.
lines, or whatever.
We have a nurse in our
Because
office actually. So
very cool. Yeah, so, but
yeah,
melatonin is by that gland in your brain. So, and it's something that your son, because he's less than 12, right?
he's 8.
Yeah, that's what there. There
Well, it's a kid's
shouldn't be a
melatonin.
need.
It's a kid's supplement. So
Okay. But yeah, but I would check on it
I'll check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
just to be on the. I'm not concerned about his T levels.
I'm
um,
not yet. No. He's a
yeah,
koi though. We'll
this is
see.
like, yeah. Well, if your dog looks scared, no. But
My
yeah,
poor dog.
but yeah, I would just play it safe because sometimes you never know.
All right.
New
Yeah.
supplement just started this morning, actually. Astaxanthin, okay, which is essentially Japanese seaweed in a what do you call it, a concentrated form.
Sorry, dude.
No worries. So astaxanthin is essentially it's a seaweed supplement. It's something that's attributed to the Japanese diet that speaks to their longevity, joint health, and recovery for their more physical lifestyles, which can speak to, I think, there's a small community. It's kind of a high mountain community in Thailand, a large part of the communities in Japan, but where this rich diet and seaweed rich diet, the average senior citizen um, person that lives in this little village, which still does all their own fishing and farming. It's a self-sustained village. Is 98 years old. So the age ranges are from 80 to over 120 years old for
That's
the people that
crazy.
live in this little village. Yeah, dude. But they're farming water up steps to take care of all physical level. People that live in those environments, when you start to look at, well, what in that environment contributes to the longevity and health and so on. And so the seaweed that are in their strict seafood diet to those kind of things. When you talk about muscle, and it suggests that there is an anti-aging quality to that, and I'm sure that's kind of propagated by the fact that the rest of your body is enduring things on a greater level in that youthful approach. So I picked up on this after watching a video from Tony Horton. Which is a fitness
I
trainer.
knew where you're going.
Words. Okay. So,
Having a stroke over there.
No.
Oh, Tony!
Tony. I'm gonna pronounce his name correctly, and it's like the easiest last name on the planet. I was going.
You ever see Legends of the Fall? You ever see Legends of the Fall with Brad Pitt? And,
Oh God, you're gonna
gives you that little chalkboard and fucking Tony.
Horton. Screw him!
Screw! That's right.
They're like, fuck, man, he's going down fast.
I love it.
Oh man. Okay. So anyway, see how that works out. I think we're starting to touch base on that. Again, missed a couple workouts because definitely didn't feel the energy level at the beginning. Moving things were pretty solid. So I think part of it might be my sleep cycle of working later into the evening. Thank God my schedule has been a little forgiving to keep me on track. But yeah, I think I covered the wins on that already as far as muscle growth and slightly smaller sizes in the clothing and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any updates? Any fitness geared things?
As far as like working out with new exercises, not yet, buddy. Just doing the same stuff.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of hit this early. So
yeah. Yeah.
Trivium's got a new album out. Well, that's cool.
Oh.
I mean, if you want to go to the gym, grab it because they're back and they're pissed. But
gotta listen to it. Put it on my workout list.
Absolutely. We got Matthew
new
Dixon.
song list coming tomorrow. Oh shit!
With his Odes for Lynn as our musical guest. This Matt's been phenomenal. Like Matt is a musician. Number of bands. We met Matt when we were in high school. I think he was the year behind us. I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, I actually knew him from elementary school.
It's so crazy to see him now with he keeps his hair short or shaved or whatever. Like I knew him and had long red hair,
long hair. Yep,
with all the denim. It's like he's just out of control.
and
It's
the
great.
denim.
Crew.
That's right.
But Matt is coming back to us, and thank you, Matt, for the contributions. We appreciate you. Of Hush by Tool. That is definitely one of my favorite bands. I see them, their recent tour here in Houston, which was badass. It was just great.
So lucky. I would love to see him live.
Just because I bought the tickets late, but I didn't want to, because they're one of those bands that doesn't tour very often, and I always remember not buying, be financially responsible to Pink Floyd Division Bell. And I'm like, no, you guys go without me. That's fine. Yeah, again, one of the best tours of all time.
Regret that.
So wasn't going to regret Tool. So I took Kai and we went to see them, and it was fantastic.
I believe that.
The Tool of going. Keep the puns to yourself. Okay.
My lovely Linda. When I went to your bedroom the other day.
All right. He's wearing his jammies for us, so don't judge.
And Hush came on, which is my favorite song, so I decided to learn it and make you a video. Hope you like it. This one's for you, baby.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Badass.
Dude, now I want to go listen to a Tool album. Shit.
Dude, absolutely. Dude, Matt kills it every time. Matt kills it every time.
Every
I'm
time.
glad he has such a great sound system, though, so we can play along with everything and get back in the room. So,
Hell yeah.
that's pretty cool. All right, kids. I think that's a wrap today. cut y'all loose, and thank you so much for the support. Manny, Brandy Whitehurst, I saw you creep in. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. And we'll see you in the Resoluters. If you have any questions, shoot them over. We're happy to answer them for you on the next episode or in the Resoluters group. And hey, Jeff, I'll talk to you. You'll have a great night. Thank you.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
Yep.